A lot of people want to take shortcuts, Jay. They want to think, oh, I'm just going to go. There is no shortcuts. So I had this script that they gave us.
Okay.
You know, ironically, at that point, they didn't have a great training program in the Tony Robbins organization.
Interesting.
But that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So some people failed, some people succeeded. So I took that script and I drilled it, just like
Let's say the first day you get that script.
Yeah.
Your initial thought may have been different than most people then.
Yep.
Where did your vision come that, hey, I need to practice this every single day? Did it have to do with basketball, or was it another thing?
That's all I knew.
Interesting.
I knew how to win. And I knew that if I mastered the fundamentals and I got reps, I could do anything.
So you bring that up. I remember 12 years old, I struggled with my weight personally. I bought a 5-pound dumbbell, could only afford one, and every day I'm lifting this thing, doing 100 reps. It was a lonely place at that time, right? Like I felt like in a world of people, I was like the only guy.
Right.
I wasn't living in a town of 20,000 people, in a city that most people could never dream like what that culture is like.
Right.
What drove your mental faculty to give you the courage to be able to?
That's a good question.
That's
a good question. I think that's a very intuitive question and a deep question, because to me, it's the same thing that drives people. Like people ask me, like, I talk about the hustle factor in life. You know, you don't turn on hustle, it's something you are, right? You either are or you aren't someone who hustles. And so for me, I think the big thing psychologically is the self-image you have in your head about who you are as a human being. So when I see myself in my head, I see that guy talking on stages or signing autographs. And I don't mean that from a pretentious manner, but that's just who I see. So most people in their head, they don't see that. They see the person that's dealing in the world today, maybe with the problems, or a single mother, or a guy that has an alcohol problem, or whatever, but they're in the moment. Okay.
They're in themselves.
I see who I want to be.
So at that time in Kansas, you read that book, you get involved in this like growth experience that probably a lot of non-people are not involved in.
Right.
You saw yourself of who you could be?
Well, yeah, I mean, I always believed that I could be great, whatever that meant.